ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit.
Subscribe. Oh my god. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure review on the G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow Take 3! If you're trying to get your G.I. Joe figures, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Darkside Toys is a store for you! Link below. And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And man, nice artwork right here on the packaging for Storm Shadow. Very excited for this figure, by the way. I have the other two Storm Shadows. This one looks the best already. And you get the logos right there on the side. I don't know what they mean. And then it says 35 right there. And then we get this new image right here for G.I. Joe Classified, looking sweet. We've got a bunch of new characters and stuff, looking pretty awesome. And then on this side, you get this beautiful, unique artwork for Storm Shadow. I like how it wraps around right there. That looks really cool. Beautiful stuff. And then 35, Cobra. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Storm Shadow out of the packaging. Looking pretty badass so far, and the figure does come with a good number of accessories. So let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. I really do love that you could put all of these accessories on Storm Shadow without having to put them aside and everything. Even though with this it looks a little bit weird, but I'll show off the hood on and hood down feature later on. You get an extra belt piece right here that you just attach to this notch that is on the back of the figure, and that allows for some motion and everything when you're taking your photos. I really like that. We have this awesome quiver and sheath attachment over here that I really like a lot. Very nice paint apps. The red looks really good, man. So this ports onto the back of the figure, obviously, but they gave us an extra arrow, and the way they did this, I just think this is probably the most badass arrow accessory with a quiver I've ever seen, where you could just put the one arrow in there and it blends in perfectly with the rest. That is so cool. I really like that a lot. Very, very neat feature. And then we get a compound bow also, which looks really good. I like the touch of red paint right over here. So that's really neat. And then you get this notch where you could go ahead and port this onto the back of the quiver, and that looks hella sick. Really appreciate that. And then I love how easy the arrow just pegs right into the side of this bow. That looks so sick. I really like that a lot. And then these swords look really good too. I feel like I did see a little bit of paint come off of the silver while putting them in the sheaths. I don't know. I think I'm tripping actually, because they look pretty clean right over here so far. But yeah, you can see some nice sculpted detail right here on the handles of these. Looking really badass. And then smaller one go here, and bigger one go there. And now we have all the weapons right there on Storm Shadow. Well, I guess you have that whole peg on the back of the figure, and then now you could go ahead and have all the accessories on Storm Shadow. And if you have him with the hoodie over his head, you could put this extra accessory right there, and it's kind of hidden, kind of. Actually, let's go ahead and put the head right through the hoodie on accessory, and then port this onto the figure, which does port on quite easily, right? Nope, doesn't port on that easily. Okay, taking off the quiver and sheaths and everything. Now it's on there. Boom, we have Storm Shadow with all of his accessories attached. I think that is so cool. So you could carry this figure around with you. I mean, you know, in the house, not outside and stuff. But yeah, you could just carry it around the house and display it on the coffee table or whatever and have a good time. Then getting a closer look at this with all these little tattered edges and everything, I really dig the hood a lot, and I like the texturing too. You can get some seams running down the middle right here and across the back. So yeah, it does look very cool. However, I'm probably going to have him displayed with the hoodie down option. This off right here, this on right over there. Wiggle the face out of the hood. And while I have this head off all by itself, I wanted to compare it with the Storm Shadow head that came with the Zartan Pulse exclusive, and they are different. For a second I thought they may have been the same, but now I'm curious to see if this Zartan head sculpt, oh, it would not fit. Nope. Yeah, man, that looks a little bit out of scale too, just a little too big. Getting back to the head sculpt that comes with the figure, yeah, this looks great. I really love how we have the mask coming around the front right here, and you have the whole ski mask over the head and everything. You have a smooth texturing over here with some seam lines coming through, subtle wrinkles and everything too, and I like how the eyebrows came out. You can see a little bit of the scar right there. Looking sweet. Sweet. Oh, by the way, I did review the movie version, or the Snake Eyes movie Storm Shadow, on my second channel, Russ Toy Reviews. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link below. But this figure, holy crap, look at this, man. This looks so dope. I like how the red came out for the Cobra logo over here, and then the sleeveless shirt and everything looks great, or it's a sleeveless gi, right? Looks like a gi more than just a shirt. Pinless joints, and we get subtle paint detail right here, really making the musculature pop. Really dig that quite a bit, man. Let's get this off of here so we can look at the back. This bandolier looks really good. Nice leathery texturing in it. You can see the hole port. Man, this thing looks badass. You get these forearm guards. I love the attention to detail with the paint right here. That looks sick, man. Very, very stoked for that. Kind of wish the figure had interchangeable hands, you know? And you can see he's got his arrow holding hand right over here. And then here's looking at the lower half of the figure. Nice wrinkles sculpted. I like that it doesn't have crazy paint detail throughout all of it. I appreciate it having just subtle touches of paint detail on the limbs. And then you have the belt piece right here, which does move around, which is fine for me, you know what I mean? Because I want to be able to pose them around and stuff. And then you can see right here on the calves, you get these nice wraps and everything. That looks so sick. Oh man, I love that detail. That looks really awesome. Then there's looking at the ninja toes right over there and everything, and you can see that we have the black over the white, and we get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So I really like the articulation on this figure. I just do prefer a neck hinge over here, but we just get the dumbbell joint. With neck and head joints over here, he can look up that far though, so that's not bad. And you can get the head to look down that much, and then you can turn the head side to side, and you get great head pivoting over here. We have these beautiful butterfly joints, so you can shift those arms forward and back. You can move the shoulder joint outward that far. It will move in all the way. You get full rotation, and you kind of have to get it cleared out of the way of that shoulder pad right over there, or that part of the gi. And then you also get a bicep swivel, the pinless double jointed elbows. Then you get forearm rotation right here, which is an added bonus. It's really cool to see the wrist or the hand turn around with it, so they're one separate piece. Chances are they're going to reuse these pinless joints for something else and just swap out the forearm down, right? And then you get wrists that turn side to side, and they both have the horizontal hinge at the wrist. You get an ab crunch forward, ab crunch back. Then you get a waist joint right here that turns side to side. You get some waist pivoting with both the waist joint and the ab crunch. He'll bend forward both joints. He'll move far all the way back over there. We get the drop down hips, which are freaking awesome. Love the drop down hips. And you can move those legs outward very far so you can do the splits. And then you can get him kicking forward all the way, and you can get him kicking back all the way. You get an upper thigh cut. You get the pinless double jointed knees, which are pretty stiff right here. Yeah, there it goes. Cold garage. But yeah, you get those knees bent all the way in like that. That looks pretty sweet. And then you get calf rotation right there, which I like having. The ankles do move down. They move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And belt articulation. Forgot the belt articulation. Now to measure out this Storm Shadow figure, you can see that he is standing just a little over 6 inches tall. And for your G.I. Joe Classified Series Storm Shadow comparison, you can see take 1 over here, and we have take 2, this being the Amazon exclusive, and then we have the Snake Eyes movie version, and holy crap, this is so much better than the other two. Like, wow, so much better. Then for another Storm Shadow comparison, you can see the new Storm Shadow next to this Storm. Oh wait, that's not a Storm Shadow, that's a Zartan. Oh, it fooled me for a second. Okay, look, I'm just having fun with it, but that does look pretty cool, right? And then here's Storm Shadow next to Snake Eyes, and holy crap, these two look so badass side by side, and so cool and fun to take pictures of them both. And then here's Storm Shadow next to the Marvel Legends Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Waves Deadpool, and just being honest, yeah, posing this guy around and stuff, it was very much like playing with a Deadpool figure, but regardless, I mean, just the aesthetics and everything, totally different. Then here's Storm Shadow next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Storm Shadow, huh? Sounds like a man of epic farts. You want to hear my Storm Shadow? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to all these people that go the extra mile to support this content via Patreon and membership. If you're in a position to do so and you want the bonus content, check it out. Link in the description below. This figure is so much fun. I really like it a lot. This might be my new favorite G.I. Joe Classified series figure because I just love the way this came out through and through with the accessories and everything. It just looks so dope. You know, the 2 misfires beforehand really kind of, you know, make me extra stoked for this piece, and I just think the execution of it is just really impeccable. They really did a great job. As soon as I saw them showing this off on that PulseCon event, I was like, oh no, this is like the Storm Shadow, and it has delivered. I am very, very happy with it, and at the price point of around 25, they're getting closer to 25 to 30 bucks now, but regardless, I'm giving this a SUD rating of and I'd like to know what you guys think. I mean, yeah, prices on figures are going up, but prices of food, prices of toilet paper, like everything is going up in prices. We're kind of going through a thing right now on this planet Earth. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think of the figure. I want to know what you think of the review. Let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.